Playwright, actor, singer, dialect poetry writer, story writer, and teller is the story of Jenniffer Douglas, aka Miss Jen's life. Jenniffer joins me live on Saturday Morning Runnings this Saturday, December 11 at 10 a.m. Come, make we talk about we culture and Jamaica Christmas. See you then. Well. This is indeed a Saturday morning with a difference. My name is Denise Lady D. Gomez. Good morning from yard to abroad. Welcome. What a privilege it is for me to be alive this morning and to have my guest, Jenniffer Douglas, aka Miss Jen. Jen and I have been doing work together for some time. I am the host of Inside the Zone with Lady D, Denise Gomez, broadcast on Linkage Radio 104.5 and 101.7 in Mount Vernon, New York. And I decided to have this online conversation with Jen because we've always been talking by radio. And I know she has some plans. I know how talented she is. And it's about time we take it to the next level. What say you, Miss Jen? Good morning,
All
morning.
right, Lady D. You're always there for me. Big up, Lady D. Make sure, like, subscribe, share.
That's
Because I'm
right.
telling you, this lady is amazing, amazing. She has been there for so many people in the entertainment world and everywhere around the world. This lady, Lady D, is the lady. All
Mhm.
right.
Thank
Well,
you, Jen. Thank you. Thank you. So how you do? How you do? How you do?
well, I'm in sunny Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I left out New York cold for a while, and I'm in sunny
Okay.
Florida. I'm down
Yes.
here. You know, my son is down here with my grandkids. Me getting old now. Me have
And
grandkids,
you have
three
grand picnic.
grandkids. So I came down here to help them out a little bit. But
Yes.
I am also doing my thing. Let me tell you something. Nowhere where we go, me always have to do my stuff. And even at the school where I work, the kids them learn about the Jamaican culture because they hear
Mm-hmm.
my accent. Sometimes I try to sound like a speaky spooky person, but
You
my
wanna
accent can't let me.
okay, you can't leave
So the
that out.
teachers them always said, "Boy, we love hear your accent." The kids them
Yes.
they love. I tell you, even though they misbehave, they try
Mm-hmm.
when they see me, they pull up themselves because them hear the Jamaican accent. I don't know if they're afraid of Jamaicans or what them hear about Jamaicans, but they
Yes.
always be obedient and manners-able. Yes, ma'am. No,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am, and all
Mm-hmm.
those things. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm down here in sunny Florida, still doing my thing, still doing my face painting, still doing everything that I do best. I just
Mm-hmm.
it's a new community for me, so I am trying to learn the community, get involved
Okay.
in the community. So whatever happened in New York can happen here and abroad.
I agree with you. So, welcome to Saturday Morning Runnings. I've been doing this for about a year now. I decided that I wanted to take people on my journey of country life, as well as invite my guests on the platform to share their experiences as well. It is so important that though we have moved abroad, that we do not lose ourselves into acclimating to
Mhm.
the place in which we reside or domicile, as they say, but to always remember where we come from. My
So true.
experience,
That's so
yeah,
true.
because my experience, which I continue to sing that like a song, I walked into Clarendon, that parish, that beautiful
Mhm.
parish, when I was 7 in the community of Penance. And at that time, Jen, it was a buzz with their annual parish convention, and it was at the Christmas season. And
Mhm.
so yearly, that true essence and spirit of Christ and Christmas has always stayed with me, no matter what. If I have 5 cents, it's Christmas. If I don't have it, it's still Christmas because Christ is at the very center of it. And so, to this morning, Saturday morning runnings, we're going to hear from Miss Jen, all her talents that God has blessed her with. We want her to share them with us because we don't have a choice. She have to do what I say because I'm the host. Let me pop on over. Let me pop on over and acknowledge our guests this morning. I'm sure many of them are fans of yours. And
Yeah,
as
big
you
up,
are
big up,
on,
big up, big up.
yes,
Lincoln,
you're
Josie,
seeing them.
Josie, Chalice, Doreen, Nemard, my
Right.
cousin. Big up, big up, big up, big up.
There you go. Big up, big up. So we want to say welcome. And while you're watching, good morning to my chocolate, Lincoln DJ Thunder Alexander. You're great. You know, Thunder, you know that. Morning to you. And while you're watching, would you just share the link with someone and say, hey, Saturday morning runnings is on with Lady D. And guess who is her guest? Jenniffer Douglas, aka Miss Jen. So, Jen, you came, where are you from in Jamaica? First and
I am
foremost.
from Kingston, born under the clock.
Okay.
Yes, I'm from Kingston. I grew up in Franklin Town. That's where most
Mm-hmm.
of my theater from the church. Everybody always start from the church, and I remember doing cantatas on the choir, everything. So I must big up my Franklin Town Church of God Church in Jamaica. That was
Mm-hmm.
where I originated with my talent. Okay,
Okay.
school to become used to enter festival and stuff. Alpha Primary. I went to Holy Trinity, and then I went to and then I, and then move on to Michael, and so on. So I'm a traveler. I go all different places. So
Yes.
I want to big up the Franklin Town. That's where I originated from, in Kingston.
In Kingston. Well, big up to Franklin Town. Because I'm sure, the grassroots days have also mellowed you, right?
Yes, yes.
You have as we would say, cement yourself pretty much into who you are, what you do, and where you come from, and
Right.
that's the beauty of it. So I know you are a talented woman. I just want you to drop something quick. One of them kind of quick things just to spice the people and bring them in the
Okay.
room.
Since it's Christmas time and we always want with llama, Jamaicans, we love nice things. So llama mean nice things like hat and shoes and bag and clothes and everything. So I'm going to just start with Christmas a come, me want me llama. Christmas a come, me want me llama. Christmas a come, me want me llama. Christmas a come, me want me lamb. Not a hat pa me head, me want me lamb. Not a shoe pa me foot, me want me llama. Christmas a come, me want me llama. Christmas a come, me want me jeggy. Christmas a come, me want me llama. Christmas a come, me want me llama. Christmas a come, me want me llama. Christmas a come, me want me lamb. Not a shirt for me back, me want me llama. Not a belt for me waist, me want me lamb. Not a ticket for me mouth, me want me llama. Christmas a come, 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 me want me llama. Hey, Christmas a come, want me llama. Christmas a come, me want me llama. Christmas a come, me want me llama. Christmas a come, me want me llama.
Yeah. But Jen, as you are so excited about the cultural form of our beautiful island, Jamaica, you started as a child, right?
Yes.
And you've remained consistent. Why? Because many people have just moved away pretty much from the cultural form, the art they knew, the camaraderie, the community. What
I
made you stay? Because some people will tell you, boy, Lady D, may I struggle with this thing. It's almost like people no want it no more.
Let me tell you, I'm not giving up with my culture. My
Mm-hmm.
culture is rich. And you know why I kept it to me? Because I realized that other people from other country appreciate it more than even us. And
Mm-hmm.
you see, when somebody else appreciates it, that means it's a good thing. So
Mm-hmm.
I always said I will never let my culture leave me everywhere I go. In the classroom in America,
Mm-hmm.
Africa, anywhere I go, the culture have to stay alive for me. My patois, I can speak proper English, Yes,
Yes,
I can speak
please.
the Queen's English.
Mm-hmm.
But my culture, my Jamaica language, it never leave me
And
because
that's
it's an
that's good.
expressive language. Even
Mm-hmm.
when people said, I don't speak Jamaican, when they go up on the pulpit and preach, a pure patois them a preach. You understand me? Or when
Right.
them go out and a talk, you code switch. You always are going to mention say something in Jamaican, as well as
Yes.
you might say, I wanted to buy some ackee, but me no know what to do with it. Like you're always
Mm-hmm.
gonna code switch because
Mm-hmm.
that's a
Mm-hmm.
part of you. And I kept it because I know it's something valuable. And Miss Louise Bennett is my icon. She has paved the road. And I remember one time I met her and she said, look here, keep my culture alive. And that is what I am doing. I'm keeping it alive because it's dying out.
Mm-hmm.
Them steal with backside, them steal with plane, them steal everything, but them not steal my language from me. That's all me I say.
That's right, ma'am. And that's why I asked you the question, because um, somebody had said to me once when I'm, while hosting the show, because I like to bring that a sense of nostalgia to my platform during the Christmas holidays. And somebody had said, so Lady D is only Jamaica you're talking about. I said, but we live here and we're all having this experience going to the mall and, baking the black cake. Why do we do that? Because we're trying to keep our culture close to us. So if I want to talk about the days of caroling, or I want to talk about when I lick the pudding pan with my finger, right? As a matter of fact, I even have a picture out in social media with me down in this pudding pan in recent times, licking up the batter. So I'm glad that you are consistent. I know it's hard. I know it's hard going. I
Yes.
know it has not been easy for you.
Mm-mm.
And
No.
the people who have already built a community around themselves and their art, they're the ones who are not doing too badly,
Mm-mm. The
you
Africans
know?
don't throw away their culture when they come abroad. The
Mm-hmm.
Europeans, the people from France or Italy, when they come together, they always like to come together, and they always speaking their language, and they always
Right.
doing. The Jew came for so many thousands of years, and they have the bar mitzvah. They still keep their culture alive.
Culture
So why
alive.
are we to throw away our culture because we come to America?
Yes.
No, and this is what is happening. Culture bring moral, and
Mm-hmm.
people don't realize it because
Mm-hmm.
culture it involves religion, it
Mm-hmm.
involves disciplining, manners. That's why a lot of the kids don't have manners anymore because they don't
Mm-hmm.
have culture. Excuse me, your parents teach you.
Yes.
That's a culture. Teach you to have manners to people. Open the door
Mm-hmm.
when you see some older person coming. Say
Mm-hmm.
excuse me. Say thank you. Those are cultural experiences. So you
Mm-hmm.
have to bring the culture alive, and that's why I don't let it die. My
Yes.
son, him know, him may have him like a American way, but him know when him around me,
Mm-hmm.
him have to be manageable. Him
Mm-hmm.
never tell me a bad word yet. You know what I mean by bad word? Never. Because him know, me grow him in a
Yes.
church. The first thing you do, you grow the children in the church. That's a form of culture.
Yes, yes. Well, I thank you for that and for reminding us that who we are, where we come from, we should never let it go. Welcome, everyone. It's Saturday
Yeah, big
morning
up Sister
running.
Margaret, Sandra, my sister.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, Sandra, you're here. I'm so busy, Sandra. I'm talking, but I'm producer and host. So a lot going on. But welcome, Sandra. Nice to have you. And Sandra, while you're
Wilbert.
watching, could you please share with somebody and say, hey, my sister on, come watch with me. And it will be as easy as one, two, three,
Remember
as
to
we
like,
say.
subscribe, share, and make your comment. That will make
That's
our this is a part of the Caribbean business.
there you
So
go,
if we
ma'am.
don't support our Caribbean people and our type of people, the business won't go on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Right.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Jen, poetry. What you have on board for us this morning?
Okay, for poetry, I love education. Education is what bring me to where I am today. I go to summer
Mm-hmm.
school sometime. I wonder if I'm going to be a poverty educated person because I love school so much. But I'll try remember this one. Silver and gold will vanish away, but a good education will never decay and a true. From when you go to school and get your education, nobody can take it away from you. Me a first pick me bright, you see. She saying the top in class, but the other age she got, do them exam and no pass. But she work hard with them. She boil some strong meal. And when she give them and it no work, she give them fish for eat. My mother say fish good for you, so me eat a lot of it. For me brain did need structuring, and only it could have keep it lit. Some people top of 5th grade and 6 and 7 too. But me believe if you go higher for education can't hurt you. It only make you and break you to who you want to be, so you can have a better life than your grandma and granddaddy. And me want buy big house and car, and only a good job will do it. To reach at the goal is to go college and get good credit. So go get your education. No make it vanish way. You fit try your best and reach it. Or you go turn down there. Education, study ration. If you bright, then you got the right to education. Education, yeah, study ration. If you bright, then you got the right to education. If you bright, then you got the right to education.
Woo! Bravo, Jen. That was great, great. Good morning, everyone. Share, like, subscribe to my channel, Inside the Zone with Lady D Denise Gomez. Welcome, morning, morning. And if you're perhaps wondering what is morning, it's MORNING. That's the English translation. Right, Jen? So morning,
Morning,
morning.
morning, ma. Morning,
Yes,
Miss Lou, me
morning,
that the one we
morning.
say, morning, body, me the body for you. Who dead, Miss Atena, Miss Baya, Baya, Steve, Still a bow, Miss a Bobo, Far a Mar Doodle, Doodle Flash, Card, Bennett. Bennett is a man who played the fiddle for the young girl. Rolly belly, funny like a funny girl. Funny like a funny girl. That's one of Miss Louise Bennett little thing that she did.
Yes.
She did it with Margaret Wiley, I think, one time. Yes.
All right. So tell me now, what is your fascination about the late Louise Bennett Coverly?
I think I just love her pleasantry. She's very
Mm-hmm.
pleasant. She's very loving, and she's always smiling. When I go to work, them say, or when I'm feeling pain, they say, "Why you smile so much?" I never know people ask why you smile so much. I say
Right.
because I am happy. I'm alive. This moment, I'm alive. I'm happy, so I'm smiling.
Yes.
I'm always
Mm-hmm.
laughing, even when the time is sad. I'm laughing. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Miss Louise Bennett was a very pleasant person. She was jovial. She was funny, and she kept the culture alive, and that's what I admire about her. They say I remind them of Miss Louise Bennett. I don't know if it's because Miss Louise Bennett wasn't as big as me, and she
Yes.
moved around a little bit much more. But
Mm-hmm.
I see myself in her. I
Yes.
see, so I see myself, being in her footstep, walking in her shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel so proud of her, and I'm proud that I'm able to walk in her footstep and do the things that she did. I'm not out there as much because, and I want to encourage our Jamaicans, support us, support the entertainers who try to keep the culture alive. Support us,
Yes.
support what we're doing. Now I make a new song coming out called Jamaica 12-Day of Christmas. I'm trying to raise funds, and I'm telling you, I put it on Facebook. $5 for
Mm-hmm.
the lyrics. You are the first going to get the lyrics. You're the
Mm-hmm.
first. If you want the sound, the voiceover, and the music and the lyrics, it's $10. All you're spending is 5 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Support it. Support
Yeah.
our people. We are bringing forth the culture. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Margaret Brown says, Sister Jen, you look like Miss Lou. No joke.
Hey. Well, I must Miss Lou come back today.
Want to say hi to
Margaret, big up.
Wilbert David says we need to validate our social and cultural base. If we stand for nothing, we will fall for anything.
Yes, it's true.
That's what Wilbert
Yes,
says.
because if we believe in something like a culture, and as I said,
Mhm.
it involves religion, it involves everything that speaks of morality. It's
Yes.
moral that keeping us, if all of us would be taking gun shooting all over the place.
You
But
imagine
we
what
know
would have
so we
happened?
can't do that because we are a dignified people. We believe in certain things. We know that
Yes.
we listen to the Bible. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt
Mhm.
not steal. All those
Mhm.
things. Those things are a part of culture. We think that are just
Mhm.
language. No, I am doing
Yes.
this, and I tell you, when I go to my school and I teach my kids, they are so well. You know what little girl said to me?
Mhm.
This is I grow up, I want to be like you.
You see that?
And I said, what do I have so? But it's what she saw in me, what I
Yes.
bring forth,
Yes.
and
Yes.
the
Yes.
discipline and the way how I bring forth the lesson, not only the lesson, how I carried myself. And it's all
Mhm.
because of culture.
Mhm. Mhm. And something, or young people or youth or young adults, for children who were born to West Indian parents here, sometimes the parents have veered away from sharing their stories and experiences with them. So when they are hearing or songs or cultural songs, they see cultural performances, even if the rhythm hold them kind of thing, they're still not able to relate because they're not being told, they're not being taught that this is where I'm from. This is our culture, music, food, entertainment, just about everything, community. They can't relate.
That's
So
so true.
when you have people who are staging events such as your craft, it's the real senior people who you find will come.
Hmm.
And unless they pull, their young 20 odd year old, with them or something, but you're not going to find
Mhm.
that overwhelming support from that demographic because they don't know it.
Mhm. And what you can do is, even though I said, okay, I am doing something, like cultural from the Jamaican culture, incorporate a little bit. Sometimes you have to switch up yourself.
Yeah.
Incorporate a little bit of what is going on now into it. So
For
if them doing
relevance.
a rapping thing, you can rap and say, yo, 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 Jamaica is this, that, da, da, da. I did
Right.
it, da, 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 Jamaica,
Yes.
but,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
incorporate it so they can say, wait, they're speaking like us. It's
Yes.
all about
Ab-
how you relate to them.
Absolutely.
You
Mm-hmm.
understand me? Because I tell you, I am in the classroom with fourth and fifth graders, and those are like
Mm-hmm.
behaving like women or men already. And I'm telling you, when I go in the classroom and I'm teaching, I was teaching I think I was teaching history. Yes, some history class. And I incorporate a poetry class.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about different types of poetry from different type of poetry from around the world. And I said my education poem to them. And
Okay.
they loved it. They said, oh my God, can you say it
Mm-hmm.
again? We loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they
Mm-hmm.
understand a thing I'm saying. But
Mm-hmm.
they love how I was like my voice and my facial
Yes.
expression and so forth. When they're talking to the youth, they can't say, listen to me. Nobody do this. You have to be lively and
Yes.
vibrant. I can't move that much
Yes.
because of my foot, my knees. But
Mm-hmm.
my voice and my face when I'm
Of
teaching,
course.
it's like the kids them say, you are
It
the
comes
brain.
alive. Yeah, you
Yes.
come alive. And
Mhm.
it makes them want to learn. It makes them want to
Right.
learn.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Hi,
So share.
Karen. Hi, Karen Bailey.
Yes.
Welcome.
Welcome. So Jan, share a little bit about some of your stage performances that you have done and the people you have worked with.
Okay, so I must say my formal stage performance started in Michael Teachers College. Big up to the Michael people. I don't see
Mm-hmm.
anybody is there from Michael yet. Oh yes, Karen is was from Michael. Yes, so I did a pantomime there. It was written by Brian Heap, and it was called Michael Jackson, and I did his grandmother. And that was
Mm-hmm.
where one of my formal, I would say formal, semi-formal performance, but my
Okay.
formal performance started with the National Pantomime of Jamaica, where I
Mm-hmm.
did 4 years of it. I did Mandea, 50-50, and Nancy Come Back, Reggae Sun. And I was not never the star of the show, they had other
Mm-hmm.
stars, but I felt like I learned a lot.
Yes.
I was well received, and
Mm-hmm.
it started my career. I said, "Oh, I can move on then, and I can do more with my craft." And
Mm-hmm.
then
Mm-hmm.
after I went to Lehman College and did a speech pathology. I decided to go back and do theater, and I'm now I did playwright. I did
Mm-hmm.
playwright with one of a well-known writer, and and I learned to write script plays, and I learned to
Okay.
write stage plays.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to start writing some stage plays now, because and
Yes.
I wrote a few for my church, like I rewrote Prodigal Son, and I
Mm-hmm.
did an my what do you call it? A few of them, God Bailout Plan, and a few of them I wrote, and
Yes.
they were performed. And I always like to use people who don't know the craft very well. The
Mm-hmm.
reason
Mm-hmm.
being, I like to pull out talent out of people. I would see
Yes.
you look quiet and shy and everything, and I would say, I'm going to use you. And they said, why are you going to use that person? They don't even know how to talk or to this. No, I said, no, I see something that they don't even see.
Yes.
And
Yes.
when they do go on stage, they feel
Mm-hmm.
so good within themselves. Some of them become rappers, some of them become singers, some of them, because they see that I pull that out of them. So
Yes.
I think I have a reason to be here on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
no matter how much
you're
school me go, and no matter how much degree me have, me still always want to do what me love to do, theater.
yes, theater. And want to say welcome to everyone. If you're just joining us, welcome to Saturday Morning Runnings. I'm your host, Lady D Denise Gomez. Man, do I love talk about my country, where I come from. Sorry for all who just suddenly drop it because when you drop it, you never know when you have to go take it back up.
Get back up.
Right, Jen? Never know what might happen down the road. And so, I would rather do what I do, but I remain true. And so is Jenniffer Douglas this morning. So, Jen, let's pop on over to just shout out who else is here.
Well,
Doreen
same
King.
people.
Yes, I see Doreen King is here. Hi, Doreen. Doreen,
King.
I hope you
He
have
was
shared.
a performer of pantomime. We used to perform together. I remember her.
Yes. And if you have not yet shared the link, and in addition to sharing, most importantly, please subscribe to my channel because I'm building numbers. I'm really working on this YouTube now. You've had it and it's sit there and you're
and
doing
some
what
people
you're
are
doing.
watching, but you're not making comments. Make a comment. Let me see you.
Okay, so please subscribe to the channel, like it, subscribe, and whenever I'm broadcasting, I'll pop up in your device wherever you are in the world. So welcome. As a matter of fact, give me a shout out where you're watching me from, whether your country, state, wherever you are. Just drop it there so we can say, oh, Margaret is over so and so. Right, so drop that in there for me, and we keep talking. So Jen, you talked about how your career began, right?
Yes.
Any missing pieces that you haven't mentioned?
Well, I always wanted to go to Hollywood.
That comment.
But it's never too late. Never too late. Never too late.
Idea.
I may be getting closer to there. But
there
when I go to the work and I hear people just calling me and say, hi, I feel like I'm in Hollywood, But I must say, I don't like, people might say, I wish I could live my life over again and do things differently and everything. I don't want to do nothing differently. I appreciate what experience I have or I had and having now, because it teaches me to be strong, and it teaches me to do things a little, like whatever happened behind, you don't dwell on that. You move forward and make it better. So I think I can see my progression as the years go by. Sometimes, the health go down, the health part of it goes down, but we have to lift up. I remember when Obama went into power, he said, I don't remember if it's him or whatever, say, it's not the fact that you stay, you fall. It's the best part. It's when you rise back up. That's the best part of it. Do not stay down because you are down. Keep rising. And I believe that I'm rising, and that is why I am doing my new YouTube channel.
Jen getting into things here.
Cultural rock. Yeah, getting a business. I don't know. We just have to try something. It's called Culture Rock. I will be talking a lot about Vlogmas because they have this new thing called Vlogmas. And I will be getting into that. I will also try to involve my little babies, my grandbabies too, and so you'll see them around, and we'll be talking and singing and enjoying Christmas. And I did a song called Jamaica, 12 Days of Christmas, and I'm going to give you a little piece of it now. If Lady D don't mind, I'm going to give a little piece of it now.
Go ahead.
And then you can tell me what you think. Let me see if I can start the music. Here I know. Jamaica, 12 Days of Christmas. Hey, here I know. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a pot of ackee and saltfish.
Go on, Jen.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 roast breadfruit and a pot of ackee and saltfish. On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 ram goat, 2 breadfruit, and a pot of ackee and saltfish. On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 4 mass joko, 3 ram goat, 2 roast breadfruit, and a pot of ackee saltfish. Here and now, Jamaica 12 days of Christmas. Hey, here and now, here and now, here and now. On the 5th day of Christmas, may true love send to me 5 fried dumpling, 4 mass joko, 3 ram goat, 2 roast breadfruit, and a pot of ackee and saltfish. Okay, so if you want to hear more, this is what is for worthy cause. I am going to give you the lyrics. Can you imagine you first getting the lyrics for only $5? You're going to inbox me, call me, text me, send me an email. You want this for $5, and if you want the music, me singing it with the lyrics along, it's $10. This is $5 and $10. That's all. So we need try and get it, because you can perform it. I will allow you to perform it. It is copyright already, so you're not going to steal my lyrics. I know that. But I want you to get it from me, right? Be the first to have it, because it's going to be the biggest hit all over Jamaica, all over the world. All right. The whole of Germany, Africa, everybody wants it already.
So Jen, okay.
Try get it now. $5 and $10. That's all. It's for worthy cause. And I'm not gonna say it's a donation. It's so if you want to give more, you give more fee. If you think it value more, give more.
There okay. Yes, ma'am. So Jen, let's big up the people them in
big up Jackie.
So Jackie, so let's start here. So Margaret is in your corner big time. Big up yourself, Lady D. You are so genuine. All right. Blessings, Margaret. Then Sandra says, no, we're no better than ya. That's your sister. And so Karen says, Karen Bailey is in Portland, Jamaica. That's it. Karen, you're there, yard. God, Karen. So Viola, Sister Charles goes to my church. She's here in the Bronx. And so all did come on now and says, Locks, woo. When she hear you sing up your thing about Akians.
Everybody get hungry. Everybody
get hungry. So then Ryan is always a fan of mine and a supporter of my radio broadcast. Ryan, Aldi, Jackie. Ryan said, look, you guys not playing money. Whatever, dear Ryan. Jackie said, yes, brothers. Mm-hmm. And Ryan said, what is Jesus? So everybody was enjoying that. Mm-hmm. Okay. That was good, Jen. It's a Christmas season. Some say Christmas a come. Some say happy holidays. Some say season greetings, right? And I tell people, because the show is not about me this morning, but my days of penance was just amazing, because I went there at a time, as I mentioned earlier, when it was Christmas. I was 7 from town to country. Other people do it in reverse. And it was a nice feeling. The atmosphere was just good in penance, and it was at Christmas time. And that was the first time I met homemade ice cream on the sidewalk. Brother Tabana used to make ice cream out the gate when the convention going on. So I know the stories and the sweet life of Christmas time. So Jen, share some of your experiences growing up as a child.
Okay, I must big up my mother. God rest her soul. She's gone. I know my sister, is there. The other day she would be. I don't follow up the age, but her birthday passed December the 7th, where she was alive, and she was the one who made Christmas happen for us. My mother, we weren't rich, but she made us look like we were rich. We
After
ate the
all.
best meal for Christmas, the best chicken, the best everything. She made
Yes.
the best fruit cake ever. Who can ever go without fruit cake? Me right now. I can't eat the fruit cake right now. But
Mm-hmm.
who can ever go without when I was younger? The fruit cake, the sorrel. But
Mm-hmm.
everybody makes sour with sugar and water now. But when my mother made sorrel, every form of ingredients is in that sorrel: wine, rum, pimento seed, cloves. Everything was in that
Yeah,
sorrel,
man.
and it
Yes.
made it so rich. you
Yes.
know.
Yes.
And then in the mornings, I mean, before in the mornings we get up, we go to Sunday church. Church was the important thing because she never let us forget that Christ was the reason for Christmas. So she
Absolutely.
made sure, so we dress from the night before, and we put it on, whether it crooked, lean, or straight. We have to go to
Mm-hmm.
church Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Not Sunday
Mm-hmm.
morning alone, but Christmas morning. And before all of that happened, I tell you, we used to have to clean the front yard, whitewash the stone them. We used to have to clean out the cobweb that they for the whole 11 months before Christmas. And the 12th month, Anansi them say, why, I don't know, but them just try to get you out of this house at Christmas. You understand me? So we clean up the cobweb, the corners, and everything was nice and clean for
Mm-hmm.
Christmas. So those were what I remembered, and the food was one of the main thing. Everything, even things that we never used to eat that for the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas, we must have it on the table. Thanksgiving was here the other day, and we had, Thanksgiving over here. Yeah, what will food eating over here? I tell you, say, if people not fat in America, them fat now. Because there's every minute parties,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
holidays, everything. So pure food
Yeah.
eating,
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
my mother made sure we had everything. We went to Grand Market, my buy me like
Yes,
a
man.
dolly, and
Mm-hmm.
everything. You have the Grand Market experience. And I
Yes.
remember my sister getting a dolly one time, and my mother said Santa Claus get it. But I already know that Santa Claus comes down a chimney. And we used to have a chimney under the bed. So me always look to see if Santa in the chimney, because the chimney is under the bed. But
Yeah,
them have a new song where say Santa catch up in a mango tree, and it's
yes.
all over water. So you can start look up in the mango tree in Jamaica to see if this is Santa. I'm gonna jump on the rooftop, and I think she said then she give him piece of the cake.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? The cookie and a cookie here in Jamaica is the cake.
Mm-hmm.
So, so we enjoyed Christmas. Christmas is what we look forward for. Even if we never get the biggest toy. These kids now, if them not get X box and Y box and W box, them
Yes.
not feel like them enjoy
They have
Christmas.
a problem.
But
Yes.
the Christmas for us was the enjoyment and the family togetherness and the food and the
Mm-hmm.
singing and the caroling and everything. People walk around, groups walk around caroling, singing all the different carols and stuff. That was Christmas for us.
Yes, yes. And I can share the sentiments. My major town, Maypen in Clarendon, and so that's where we would go, man, and walk. My auntie-in-law, Mummy Dell. Mummy would take us down to Maypen, but no, when you go with Mummy, you're not reach back until night. Because
Mm-hmm.
she walked for every store, she looked for everything, and then she all go get her hair press.
Yeah. I want to big
Right?
up my father, because if it wasn't for my father never
Yes.
involved during the whole week of the planning. But if he worked very hard to
Mm-hmm.
provide for us, for all those nice things that we eat and everything was from
Yes,
him too.
he
So
provided
he was
it.
the provider. The
Yeah,
man them
man.
not provide no more. Them I look from the woman now for provide for them. But the men were the provider. They were the one who brought
Yes.
in. My mother, anyway, never sat down and waited for him to provide. She
Mm-hmm.
went and sell her cakes, and so that's how you know a good woman with substance, because she went and
Mm-hmm.
sell her cakes, she sell her Stanley owned products, and then whatever money she makes, she put it with his. So they were
Mm-hmm.
still joining together to make
Yes.
Christmas nice for us.
And when you go to market, Christmas market is almost like there was an overabundance. All of a sudden, things appear from everywhere. You
Yes.
wonder, everybody
Mhm.
have something. All those who would be struggling throughout the year,
Yes.
with provisions and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
you would see. So here Doreen is saying sorrel. Yes, she did mention the sorrel. You see sorrel, ginger, everybody at
And Nancy makes
tofu.
sorrel come to bean, you know. And Nancy makes sorrel come to bean.
Well, see, there you have a story on that.
Yes. And Nancy, the day before Grand Market, the day when
Mhm.
Grand Market time, you know, all the people them in the district used to travel and go to the Grand Market with their produce that they made, like they planted orange, they planted this, they planted yam, they planted banana. But and Nancy was a lazy man. Him sit down. All him do is, hi, good
Mhm.
morning, happy Grand Market, everybody. And that's
Mhm.
what Anansi used to go on. But Anansi said, what a wicked people, and then just take out everything out of the place, the crap,
Yes.
and left nothing for me. So
Mhm.
him go now to find out what him can get. And him see one long stalk, one red leaf thing, one red
Mhm.
plant thing. So him grab out a
Mhm.
piece and running with it now to Grand Market because him say him smell it and it not have no smell nor nothing. So him see one lady now with Ethiopia apple and him say, can you trade me your Ethiopia apple with my red sinting? Your red sinting with my red sinting? And Nancy say, lady said, no, what is your something name? Just trade it, man. And this man over here and say, just grab the something from the little man. You know, see a little bit. Grab the something.
Mhm.
And Nancy look at it. You think you're bad? You come. You think you're bad? And he start run and Nancy and run down and Nancy see what woman and make American. The woman ready to go put the American in the boiling pot. And Nancy throw the red leaf something in the pot. All of a sudden something turn red. Everybody look. Them start taste it and them say, Lord, it not taste good. And Nancy say, cause it not done yet, man, it not done. So the lady now did go have our sugar and our pimento and our cinnamon and everything for putting in the American. Him take all of that and put it in the pot with with the red thing. And him start to stir and the people them taste it and say, but it tastes nice. It tastes like wine. Lord
Mhm.
have mercy, it tastes like wine. It tastes good. And people buy and they make a whole heap of money that day. More than everybody else who bring them crap. It make a whole heap of money. Tricky man.
Yes,
And
yes, yes.
from that day, so the next him say, why, sorry, what if you call it? It's so real. It's
Mhm.
so real.
Mm.
It's so real. And from that day, you hear,
Oh,
so real.
ay,
Hey,
ay,
and
ay.
Nancy calls it.
Ay, 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 we said,
Ay, ay,
Jen.
ay, it
That
true.
is great. And I realize you just come alive. You have done performances for us at our through our organization, at my church, Bronxwood, where you attended, and so on. And there's never a time when we are looking at you when you just don't light up. There's just this joy you get
Mhm.
when you are doing what you love and performing for people. Um, you know, as I sit here and hear how you were able to just, because we don't have no script,
Mhm.
right? Me and you just a flow.
We just have flow.
We just a flow.
And we don't even plan. She
We no
said, do
plan.
the interview. Me sit down and do
Yes,
me everyday chores, everything. Yeah, I could eat my
yes,
breakfast and everything.
yes,
Me not have
yes.
no plan. Me not make no plan. Me only know
Yes.
say, all right, me go say this and say that. But me not rehearse, nothing
No,
rehearse.
we not have. There are certain things you have to script, right? But
Yes,
this
yes.
morning is not one of those. Mhm. So, I want to welcome. He's Ryan. Ryan says, Miss Lou.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Ryan. Yes, I
yeah.
walk in her shoes. I walk in her shoes. Yes.
Which is why right
A
now,
big shoe.
Jen, you're embarking on establishing your platform. Over the years, you have been doing so much. But a lot of people, when we start something, even though we started on our own, at some point you have to realize, but I can't do this by myself.
Mhm.
I'm going to need help. And if you tap into really good people to help you, because now you're setting up your YouTube channel because you've done so much work, but we can't see it.
Mhm.
You know,
Yes.
you've done your CDs and so on, but now the online, live platform is opened to just about everybody. And so you have to get in the mix.
Yes.
I'm in the mix and I'm still working to get myself to that next level. And is people going to have to help me to get there?
Yes. I want to big
Because
up Rosemary. It's a
mm-hmm,
family member, and she is the one that I went to Thanksgiving over to a cousin's house, and she said, I was entertaining them. Anywhere I go, I try to entertain. And she said to me, but with all that talent you have, you
yes.
know, you need to put it out there. You need to, because people doing YouTube channel now, and it's just pure pranking. This, that, have nothing against they doing their stuff. Nothing
Mm-hmm,
against it. But somebody
mm-hmm,
can come with something a little bit different. And
mm-hmm.
I want to make the culture go out there worldwide. So I said, she said, go ahead and do that. And
Mm-hmm.
she's the one who is doing the editing. She's the one
Right.
who's putting things together for me. I
Mm-hmm.
do homework every day. Right now, I am home and I am doing homework. I have to do vlogging. They say they have something called Vlogmas, and I'm trying to do that. And I said, oh, it seems so easy. You can just
Mm-hmm.
put the camera in front of you. Let me tell you something. Vlogging is not that easy. People make it look
Yes.
like it's easy, but it's not. Because
Mm-hmm.
the amount of times I send all the videos to her and she never get it, and all of them erased. Now I have to go
Oops.
over back everything again.
Oh,
So it's like that, and I don't have the machinery yet, like the
yes.
camera. Anybody can buy me a camera, a vlogging camera? Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I want for Christmas. The llama is a vlogging camera. Anybody? So, but support
Yes.
me with my song Jamaica 12 Days of Christmas. That will help me to get through. I've been going through some health issues now, and
Mm-hmm.
I know God is at the wheel with me with that, and I know He's gonna see me through. Me not going nowhere now. Me not going nowhere
There
now.
you go. So you have to make
Yes.
yourself more
Hey.
visible. I can't forget my pastor had told me once, if you don't make yourself visible, no one will see you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No matter at what level you're at, let somebody see you. If you're at a table and there's a discussion, if it's even one word,
Say
because
it.
they won't call you back,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because you didn't have anything to input.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to make ourselves visible, respectable, credible, professional, because no matter what you're doing, it's not yabba yabba we're doing, right?
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Somebody needs to be able to say, but me can call her, You know what I mean? So I'm glad you're at this level. And Nemad Rose says he's watching from Jamaica.
That's our cousin, Sandra, our cousin named
Oh,
Mardero, yeah. I
nice,
used to go
nice.
down to the countryside in Lucy, Hanover, but he's now
Mm-hmm.
in Kingston. I used to go down there and we used to chat till all the late night and all of that. So that's my
Mm-hmm.
cousin. Yes.
There you go. So welcome, Nemad, and all
Carol
those of you.
Beckford from
Mhm,
Michael. I see another
mhm.
Myconian.
Yes, Carol says hello from Jamaica. Good conversation. Thank you. And
Thank
Carol,
you.
please
Thank you.
subscribe to my YouTube channel. So once I'm broadcasting, you'll get all my shows and all the things that I'm doing. So please, those of you who are tuning in for the very first time, let me see in the chat. First timers, just type first time Lady D. Type first time Lady D, and I will just ask you to subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
When we're broadcasting, it's important that we acknowledge the people who are in the room with us, because
Mhm.
this space here, I don't care what nobody
They're
said,
our
I'll say
audience. They're our audience.
they're
They're
our
our
audience,
fan.
but we are in a very competitive space. Each time I'm broadcasting, I say it. If it's five of you, I am so grateful, because it's busy out there.
Mm-hmm.
The space is very busy. People are tugged from left to right. So,
Janet,
Jen,
first time too.
they
Yeah.
are
Hi,
here to
Janet.
hear you this
Are you from
morning.
Michael too? I don't
Hey,
remember.
Janet, Carol, first time. So, subscribe now. You're watching. You see that little word down there shaded in red with white
Mm-hmm.
lettering? Just tap it and tap the word all and the bell. And when I'm broadcasting, you'll get it. The numbers, I'm working on the numbers. building it, and so on. First, subscribe. Okay, Karen, great.
Yay.
Thank you, thank you.
And
All righty,
Tony,
so
my YouTube channel will be called Culture Rock. I named it
Culture Rock.
Culture
Oh
Rock.
yeah,
Yes. So
you
as
could have
soon
done
as
a
I get
wonderful
it up
job.
and running, then I have to do it before Christmas comes. So today, after when I finish here, I'll be doing a lot of videoing, and then I'll
Yes,
send it out. Hopefully by Monday, everything is out because Christmas soon come and gone. And
there you go.
people, buy
Mhm.
my Jamaica for 12 days of Christmas. Now donate. So if you have more than $5, you give it. If you have more than $10, you give it. It's for worthy cause. I always give it back
And
to.
where are they to
So it's a
donate
worthy
to?
cause.
Jen, where they must donate to? You have an account? What you
Okay,
have
so
set up?
it's like you use Zelle. You're gonna send it to Zelle. It's my phone number, and so inbox me, message me. You know, most of you I know is on WhatsApp, so just message me, and I'll give you the information for the Zelle and Cash App account.
And if people are not in your network and they have no clue what you're talking about,
Okay,
they can email
so
you. You can
let me
take an
give you my.
email.
They
You
can do
want to
the email
give
Bronx
them the email.
Jenniffer, Bronx Jenniffer, BronxJenniffer at AOL.com. Bronx Jenniffer at AOL.com. You can
All
put
right,
it in the
so
description for them, Miss.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
All right,
Just
so
email
Bronx
me. Those are
Jennifer
not
at
on
AOL.
my, like contact list. You can email me and then I will get it over to you because that's how you're gonna get it. Once you email me, I have your email. So once you make that donation, you tell me how you're gonna make, because not everybody have Zelle and Cash App. Some people do it over internet too, like emails. So whatever way you want to do it, post it, mail it, the old-fashioned way, you can do that donation and send it to me. Okay, but email me first at BronxJennifer at AOL.com for that I can know what to do.
Okay, not a problem. All righty. Well, I'm posting it now. So we're wrapping up in a few minutes. So what else you have for us as we're wrapping up? It's 2 minutes to 11.
Okay. Let me just sing a little song.
Yes,
I
please.
love to sing this one, a little out of the Christmas zone. You don't hear the pilaf, no me girl. You don't hear the pilaf, no me girl. Me say fi go down a Kingston, yes me girl. Me say fi go Trelawney, yes me girl. Me say fi go down a Veer, yes me girl. You have to hear the pilaf, no me girl. You ever see the pilaf, no me girl. Me say fi go Clarendon, yes me girl. Me say fi go down Hanover, yes me girl. Me say fi go Lucy, yes me girl. Me say fi go St. Andrew, yes me girl. Me say fi go St. Thomas, yes me girl. You ever see the pilaf? No, me girl. You ever see the pilaf? No, me girl. Me say fi go Manchester, yes me girl. Me say fi go St. Andrew, yes me girl. Me say fi go down to Kingston, yes me girl. Me say fi go Clarendon, yes me girl. Me say fi go St. Elizabeth, yes me girl. You want to see the pilaf? Yes me girl. You want to see the pilaf? Yes me girl. Yes me girl. Yes me girl. Yes me girl. Yes me girl.
Yes, Miguel. Sure. You can hire me for your backup, you're not Jen. You can harmonize.
Yes.
Well, is that my Jeannie Dundas right there? Jeannie, your first time. I'm going to beat you, Jean. Subscribe. Nice to see you, Jeannie. Oh, Jeannie and I worked in Jamaica sometime ago.
Okay. Big up, Jean.
Yes. And
And
Charlie says,
Edith Grant.
Aldith.
Yes, I don't know that person, but
Aldith and I work together and we go to church.
Okay. Big up.
Yes.
I miss you guys. I'm always over at Seymour Church.
I know.
It's my church,
And
but
we're
I'm always over
busy.
there. I tell them I have two little church. So
No, we're not little. Hello.
If you're in New York, go visit Seymour.
We are not little. We're not little. We're not little.
No, little.
No, we're not little.
Big church.
Church. Yes. So it was a pleasure.
Yes.
And to our viewing audience, What a morning in a Saturday morning.
Running.
Yes, Saturday morning runnings. Who knows? Thank you, Jeannie. I'm gonna beat you so badly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jack, what you saying now? See, dopey them a
Some people.
terrorize some
What is
people in our
and
community.
community, you know?
You know what, Jackie? That is for another platform. That's for Monday, Jackie. Jackie, that's for Monday. That's for Monday. Oh dear Lord. So as she talks about terrorizing people in Jamaica, when I was growing up, I heard of what they call him.
Rolling
Mr.
calf.
Brown.
Rolling
Mr.
calf.
Brown. Mr. Brown.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's another story for another time.
Yes,
That's
yes.
another story. But morning, Jen.
Good
So
morning,
we're
good
wrapping
morning,
up
Jen
now,
Jen.
ladies and gentlemen. You just come on. Guess what? This is my YouTube channel, Inside of the Zone with Lady D Denise Gomez. Subscribe, like the channel, and share it with your friends. I broadcast twice weekly, Mondays, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., and that's called the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And Thursdays, Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. I'm broadcasting on Linkage Radio out of Mount Vernon, New York, and via my YouTube channel. So if you don't want to miss, then you need to join. And by the way, on the first Saturday monthly, there is another online segment I have called Gifted Fingers Touching Lives, a gift, a calling, a purpose, designed for gifted musicians, and that has been going very well. And then here is Saturday morning. Who should I have for my guest next week? Let's see, but it ought to be good. So subscribe, like, share, and please remember to hop on over to Miss Jen. She's going to be putting out her YouTube channel coming up in a few days. And remember, she gave us a little snippet a while ago. She can't give away the whole thing. All I remember, Aki, whatever in it. Right? And if you love Aki, then you need to go figure out
Yes.
what was she
Right.
singing about?
Yeah.
What was the
So get
song
one,
about?
get one. You get the whole music. You
There
can
you
perform
go.
it. It's a good performance song. So people who have their performance group who want to do concert at their church and stuff, I allow you to do it. Okay.
Mhm.
So just get the copy and $5 for the copy alone for the lyrics and $10 if you want the music along with the copy. All
There you
right.
go.
And it's a donation. So if you want to give more, give more. I am welcome to it. It's for a worthy
Mhm.
cause. Please
Yes,
support
and
me. Support my people.
I'm really proud of you. I'm glad that God has gifted you with that spirit of resilience. So no matter what's going on, you have a smile. Yes, you have the moments when you're like, what is happening to me? But in all of it, you know where you are placed and you want to excel. So we are
Yeah.
here to support you. This is my means of helping you along. And for those of you who you don't have her contact information, but you can donate to get that information, how you can donate, please email her at Bronx. It's in the chat. I typed it in there. BronxJenniffer at AOL.com. Bronx Jenniffer at AOL.com. Email her and say, hey, here I am. I watched you this morning. So where the information, right? And you
Okay.
just give them the information,
Yeah,
Jen,
yeah.
and they'll be able to, support you. But please don't let
And
this
I
interview.
do concerts. If you want me to do concert, fly me over to New York if you want,
Sure.
or
Aye.
or wherever. I will even take a plane to Jamaica to perform, and I will
Mhm.
go anywhere to perform. If you want me at your birthday parties or whatever, concerts and stuff, I will make it lively for you so you can get me. I'm an entertainer, writer, playwright, everything. And I want to also start doing my playwright more seriously in terms of doing like a not one man show, but also have another person, and then it will be also on my YouTube channel where you see sometime I'm performing with someone else. So do join me.
And we'll definitely do this again.
Yes.
Right, Jen? We'll definitely do this again when you kind of launch. So you have to create a launch now,
Yes.
Just slap up the
No,
YouTube
I come
channel
to
there.
for all the little talks because I don't know much about it. So
Right. You
I
have
want to
to
share
launch
my
properly.
experience. So I am
Mhm.
trying to. I need the help of everybody. Whatever
Yes.
ideas, whatever thing you have, I depend on my fans. I depend on people who in the business long time.
So we're here for you. So to everyone who stopped by this morning, walk by and say, "Morning, Miss Jenny. Morning, Miss Jen. Morning, Lady D." And go down a crossing. Go catch a bus right now. Which bus? Take from Funo Crossing? Hummingbird, Mayflower. Which one Jen? JOS.
JOS. JOS. I'm a Kingston for JOS.
Right. JOS. But we want to thank everyone for tuning in today. And we know it's
Hi,
going to be
Marcel.
good.
Marcel is here. That's Margaret's husband, Marcel.
Okay. All righty. Welcome, Marcel. And Jan. Hey, Jan. Morning. So again, it has been good. Want to bless up everybody and say, hey, we're not eat breakfast yet, by the way.
I was eating my callaloo.
A Saturday morning. So I am going to look about my breakfast now.
Yes.
So I hope we're not going to have breakfast today and catch on a bus, go on a market, do what I do today. And we will soon know again. Saturday morning, how we talk about Jolly Bus, right?
Jolly Bus.
Thank you, Janet. Jolly Bus. Right. So don't forget, if you joined the broadcast late, then at the end of the broadcast, you can always go back and sit down and watch and share it with your friends because it's on my
Jen
YouTube
have
channel.
okra and saltfish.
Not true.
Okra and saltfish. We
All
don't
right,
like okra.
then.
We don't like
You
okra.
don't?
No. But them, a lot of men eat the okra. I don't know what it gives the men, but a lot of men eat the okra.
You know what, Jen? You come in. We're real Jamaicans. You notice how we pitch something. We pitch it because we know, but we don't want to explain. You just pitch it, but you know why. So blessings, everybody. And, it's such a pleasure being here to do what I do what I love. And just to say, on a subscribe, Inside the Zone, Facebook, Lady D, Denise Gomez. And don't forget, I am here. Me not going away.
Yeah.
Not going anywhere. So see you soon. And just want to say, there was a time
the Chichi bus, and the Pan bus. Okay, congrats. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. That's from my church. That's a Franklin Town posse. Franklin Town Church of God. That's where I started my everything too. Yeah. Franklin Town Church of God. Big up.
All right. So everybody, guess what? We're gone now. We're gone our yard. See Jen, as I go, when I used to walk about a lot, I've gone all over my community with my friends and so on, and they can't find me when evening come. Then come out, then call Dennis and everybody, all my cousins, they might call out with name. And when they find we now, they say, dark yourself home. So dark
yourself home. And in Jamaica, Miss Lou would say, walk good.
Walk good. So blessings to everyone and see you again, Well, we're out of here. Take it easy. Bye,
Bye
everyone.
bye.